Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Mason, and so here you've been waiting for this moment, and I can tell. So, if none of you know, there has been a lot of drama going on with me and this one guy. Pretty dope. I mean, everyone's been watching it on Twitter and stuff, and we're gonna find out when it all started. So, I'm gonna go through my phone, which holds all evidence against this dude. Now, we've been friends for just like a slight moment. Then he's just like, screw you. And yeah, so things are about to get pretty crazy. Alright, so first off, it began with him talking about when I made a TweetDeck app, which you can see on my YouTube videos a while back. So it's a good app. He feels like there's a keylogger in which I can prove, if necessary, that there's not. So it started out with, well, it was when I made just a little app concept. He's like, oh wow, what a great concept. It's just a button, which is true. That was like my first app. So, yeah. Alright, Mason says he never thought the TweetDeck app would get so much attention. Dude, it is because you stole a whole website. Actually, it's not stealing a website. It's an application with a web view in it with the website linked into the web view to load up for you guys to use just through your phone. That way you don't gotta always open up a website and re-log in. And now it's professional. You can lock it with your fingerprint, passcode, or Face ID. Alright, so you take stealing code to a brand new level. You stole a whole website from Twitter and said it was your app. Nice job. Check the bio of at ITD app on Twitter. No. We clearly state that TweetDeck is not ours. It belongs to Twitter themselves. So moving on. Okay, everyone, go download from the IPA. Oh, this is when he was like keylogger in your app, which I have a notepad file that I can show towards the end of the video that proves he is incorrect. This time I might resize the web view, making two Twitter clients, one native and one is web-based. The one is made by Twitter. I will be centering, etc. Trying to be friendly with me after coming at me for no reason. So then this is the last time I post any idea on here because idiots like this come ahead and steal it. Don't remember when this is because I delete my tweets every year almost. But I don't know, I think it was probably with TweetDeck. He's like, oh, you stole it. Just be careful what you wish. I know that you took an idea from me. You are retarded and you aren't a web developer. Oh my god. Inspect element equals editing code, does it not? Inspect element allows you to see the code of a website. Editing code itself would be with a code editor and you having the file saved locally to your device to save it. So, going ahead is when he decides to go into my messages. Alright, so I'm like, what is it that you hate about me? I could leave Twitter in an instant if that's what you wanted. Just trying to be friendly with them. So I'm like, we just gotta stop firing back at each other due to the fact that we can ruin each other's reputation, which has not happened yet, surprisingly. Mine can run down fast because I'm just 13, 14 now. You're known as the developer and you turn down your reputation. You'll end up how Joseph Shenton was treated when he released Flavor, which was a signing service that got much hate because Joseph Shenton was only 15 at the time of release, and they didn't trust him with their UDIDs, which you can't really do anything with, in all honesty. And then, gotta let it scroll down a bit. Then it starts getting to drama because I was getting mad. I was definitely getting mad. We're showing the community how petty we are, fighting back and forth. It's about time we stop. No reply. Okay, so you decided to ignore my second chance. You only hate me because I grew my reputation off of one single app, which was just my first of many to come. Well, yeah. That's when the drama went down. Not reading all that. And then I'm like, LMAO, I'm dead. Some guy took down... Oh, actually, this is when we became friendly. towards each other. Some guy sent a DMCA takedown to my website after stealing my website code and re-uploading it, which I took care of that eventually. LOL. Then he's like, oh yeah, I was trying to link his application in a app installer for jailbroken devices. So I'm like, hey, can I get the IPA link to iCloneOS? I'm trying to make a plist for it. And he's like, why make a plist? I'm like, for this, which is a jailbroken device app installer. He's like, no point, because you don't sign in apps. And I'm like, I'll just find it myself then. When I first made my OS clone, that's when this is when Tyler Dev got into the drama with iCloneOS, because iCloneOS has targeted tons of developers. So, it's just me talking about Tyler stuff, and then I just go into it to make him feel like we're friends. Blah, 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 blah. After a while, I'm like, he's asking people if they can test his stuff, so I'm like, hey, to hear, would it be possible for me to have the beta of blah, 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 blah. He's like, blah, 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 uploading it, hopefully they don't inject ads. Apparently they inject a Bitcoin miner, blah, 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 blah. He sends me the IPA. I said, want me to test it? So I go to test it, eventually, and it's just me testing it, screenshots, to prove that it works fine on my device. So over time, he's like, thanks, blah, 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 blah. And then it was when I made Sentry Revoke, he's like, hey, you should make an automatic app database checker, which I'm using Joseph's current one on Sentry Revoke, and I don't know if it actually works or not anymore. Seems abandoned, but after a while, blah, blah, blah. Then here comes the drama. So he was not the only one to make an iPhone 10 clone. I've made one way before him. When I seen rumors and leaks of iPhone 10, I was trying to copy it as much as possible and make it into a little clone for people to use. But then I was like, nah, it'll just be private. So I just uploaded a video to it, and he's like, go yourself. I'm like, I've made this way back in November. I made it waiting for you to do Infinity X, not trying to compete, by the way. And then he's like, bye. And then he finds the YouTube video. He's like, hey, watch everything you do online, you son of a... Takes one email to Apple and your dev account, and all your apps will be taken down. I trusted you and you copied me. You do not deserve a spot in this community. Go screw yourself, you lying piece of crap. Look here, I don't know why you're so mad. I can easily just take down the tweet and video and we're all fine. I get you're mad because one of my private projects is basically the exact same as yours. I'll take it down if you want. So, no reply. So I'm like, hey, just like that, it's all gone. I'm sorry. Then I was making a calculator app that has web views to games, online games, that work on iPhones. So I made them. I was making it. And then he's like, now you're stealing from GitHub. Web views can count as stealing, apparently. And I'm like, LMAO, I'll show you all the code to prove I'm not. And he's like, I'll find the project on GitHub and show you when I have the time. Oh, you're talking about the game 2048. Well, I mean, anyone can make a calculator. The calculator I did off a YouTube video because I'm not that skilled. And you did take 2048 from GitHub. Once again, WebView linked to their site. Yes, but I've kept the game credits in the page. LMAO. That doesn't mean you can just put it on the App Store. You could, actually. I know that. I doubt I'll get it close to getting on the App Store. It's not easy to get anything onto the App Store. I can get anything I want onto it, though. I'll get to do that in a bit. So, remember this spot. I'll link a little time in the video for when you can skip to that part. But it's ethically wrong. It's not your work. Yes, I understand that. That's why I probably won't release, keep it private, or release an IPA. You're not a developer. Alright? I'm not going to care what you tell me. It's not going to stop me from continuing my work. It's not your work, though, he says. The calculator is, the games aren't. The games are linked to their original site or downloaded from GitHub because some do not have a site but are credited in the settings of the app. And then over time, we got back onto a good term. I'm like, holy crap, man, iHost is lit. I'm like, no problem. Then Joseph Shenton released Everest 10, which is a code editor, and he's like, why do you promote this when he stole from me? he's using open source frameworks that anyone has access to, which is also one reason why he went up to Apple and got my app removed from the App Store. Get to that soon, later. He DM'd me saying to tweet out his links, and his main handle has something wrong with it. This was a while back. LOL, everything is proof. Display 10. Blah, blah, blah. This is when we are cool. And then, if you promote it and get a couple $100, I can promote your app on the start page. This was when he was trying to make a app that features a whole bunch of developers' applications. I have no idea, because I don't have time to go through all that. Blah, 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 blah. Scroll through this, and then this is when the drama kept on going. Hey, you mind helping me out with Highlighter? It's been frustrating me. LOL, no. I'm not gonna have everyone make copies of my app. It's fine, understandable. Plus, you pirated Meng2's book. Joseph actually gave me a code to use, design and code. It's not blah 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 blah. And that's basically all the drama from our DMs. So moving on. This is when he started, this is just proof that he started harassing other developers. This is the only proof I can find on his account, because I'm not trying to go all the way back to his first tweet on every account. So, Joseph Shenton was making a Music++, which is just an app that takes music and you can just play your own music. He's like, LOL, are we stealing music too now? Question, how much have you made legally? Flavor's not legal. This ain't legal. Alright. And then, gotta go. Pretty sure that is all for now. Unless, oh no. Found the rest of it. Alright, so when I made TweetDeck, he was all like, hey, one thing, he didn't make TweetDeck, it's someone else's work. I'm confused, because he tweeted out 2 pictures of his own TweetDeck app, you guys. 2 pictures. Confusing, am I right? One thing, he didn't make TweetDeck. It's someone else's work. Obviously. So, there's like, this is when I was actually working on Nebular app, which I don't know if I'll release it yet or not. For freak sakes. Live HTML code editor, copying iHost. Color gradients, copying alpha. You've already made it. There's actually more to that I haven't shown you guys yet. What else are you going to steal from? Be assured you should be able to provide all evidence it's all your work when I file a complaint. He's just a drama queen. Let's be honest. And then, looking towards more tweets of his, this is when I was making my YouTube sub count tracker that's live, that will soon be released as an IPA on a city alternative or the App Store. I'll give this without an app, youtube.com, or his live sub count. Okay? What's that supposed to mean? When you're an iOS developer. Can't remember when this was or what it was meant to be forwarded towards, but it was against me. Can't remember though, because I deleted all my tweets. When you are a web developer but you can't parse JSON. Web developing and iOS development are 2 different things to hear. Let's be honest. Everyone should know this. So, why don't you just back off a bit, dude? Calm down. Stay in your own zone. So, this is when he made Kahoot Killer, which is a Kahoot bot that is no longer on the App Store. He's like, when you are jealous because your latest app is a list of colors, talking about alpha, when I'm just like, how's this still even on the App Store? Because it's against Kahoot's terms of service. Let's be honest here. And that's about it. Oh, wait. You copied a lot more. You know that yourself. Why don't you admit it and leave this community and stop your crappy copied apps at the same time? I'm confused to hear. I really am. So that's probably all. So it's not much I can really do. But yeah. See you guys later.